Are you tired of taxes? Do you feel like you barely survived another tax season? Come on, I know you are. It's not a lie here. And that's why we're back with one of our all-time favorite shows, Tired of Taxes, brought to you by the National Association of Certified Valuers and Analysts, NACVA for short. For the past 30 plus years, they've helped thousands of CPAs, accountants, and more establish their authority in matters of value and become today's financial super consultant. We've got a special guest today. She never got into the tax world. She was too smart for that. Renee Fair, managing partner and co-founder of Trustee Capital. So join me, Garrett Wagner, the entrepreneurial CPA here on Evolve Now, and break the cycle of tax time and learn why you need to stop being tired of taxes and break free of the boredom with NACVA. Now, Renee's got a really interesting story today that mirrors kind of valuation and some data science and automation stuff. So, Renee, thank you for joining us. I'm excited to get this conversation going.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Garrett. And again, thank you for your team for inviting me out. Thank you.
So, Renee, let's kind of like pedal back the story to the beginning. What kind of drove you? I think you told me you went to college for finance. What drove you or got you interested in the valuation world?
Yeah, so, just to give you a background, I started off in corporate finance just for a few years in my undergrad. Back in 2011, got the opportunity to work from my MBA cohort along with a lot of local Tampa Bay firms. Really piqued my interest. I got to work with them in terms of building out the value. My particular professional course had, the valuation content in there. And that was my first introduction to valuation. Again, I had no idea where I was going to take my career until I had that. And, my passion for being able to analyze data and build stories out of data in very complex data, make it simplified for folks. That was kind of like my passion. So yeah, that's how I got started.
Very nice. And now with NACVA, you kind of mentioned storytelling, and I'm a big passion of that. What was storytelling? Did that drive you into this, or telling stories to help complex things become simple is something you learned through working with NACVA?
Yeah, so when I first got my credential back in 2019, after founding our firm in 2017, it was more or less driven by being able to, be able to utilize a lot of principles and foundation of how you go about analyzing data. Some of the methodologies and things like that. That it really keeps us stand out from other, traditional consultant. That's how I was able to then get into the evaluation space and my love and passion for storytelling. After working with Fortune 5 company, I worked, with a lot of big data, billions and billions of rows. There, I got the opportunity to consolidate or make it more precise for folks to be able to make strategic decisions, whether it's from hiring, whether it's looking at where do you gonna invest your dollars, or trying to figure out which products you're trying to launch. So that was kind of like my passion started off. I can see how, when working with a lot of our clients, where they a lot of folks get intimidated with data, too much data, big data. And it's really that intimidation or fear is because of not having the particular tools or skill sets to be able to manage it. And so that really pushed me into pretty much learning how to utilize data into data science world, and how you use data to your benefit to tell stories. And it opened up a lot of doors and opportunities for me. So that's where, having that access, then I saw the end result with the communication of that